Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. It's episode 1143.
Going live!
Another Thursday show. And just a quick reminder, tomorrow, the Regal Tussle. We'll talk more about it later, but you should probably sign up for Patreon, patreon.com/DP, link down below. You can catch it live tomorrow. We'll be doing the pre-show starting at 4 p.m. Pacific time, and then after the pre-show, we're going immediately into it. So you should sign up so you don't miss a minute. There's going to be 23 competitors, all directly involved, all making special promos just for this event. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be crazy entertaining, crazy competitive. We always say, wow, this is going to be the best one ever. And every time, the next one by far surpasses the one before. So you don't want to miss this. You should get in on it now. You don't want to miss it. All right. Also, check out a sponsor that we haven't mentioned for a little while, Vance Global. Link in the description, link in the chat. Click there, get 20% off your entire order. You want some cool products that help you out, you know, like the CBDs, the Delta 8s, the THCO. I've heard nothing but rave reviews about it. All of our peoples that have been ordering it. They love it. We love it. You support the show. You get yourself something cool. Use the link. And one last thing, because I keep mentioning it, we've been doing pre-shows before the main show that we're doing right now. We just recorded one now where we talk about other various stuff that we're not going to talk about here on the show. You don't want to miss that. If you want some extra content, download the audio version of the show. Link in the description. You can go to Spotify. You can go to Apple Podcasts. All those places. Download the audio version of the stream. It helps us out a lot. And that's pretty much that. Whew, man. We got quite a packed schedule coming up here.
Yeah. A
packed schedule. We got another Patreon show coming up, I believe on Monday. Yes.
Was it Monday?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, on Monday, we're going to do Who is Worse?
Between Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, we're going to put them head to head.
For the go home episode before Regal Tussle.
Choo-choo. Yeah, we're going to decide who is worse between Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro. We're going to play select videos on each side. We're going to weigh them on several factors that we will determine who's worse by, and then the voting public will decide who is worse.
It's a scientific method. We've done it before, and
we are scientists.
Produces fantastic results.
It does. It is. Yeah. So we've got a lot of fun stuff to get into, and we're just going to start it off right now.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
So this video is called KingCobraJFS talks to an of-age fangirl.
Of age.
Yeah, I think he tries to spit the player's game.
Ooh, this must be good.
Huffing that cologne. Geez, I wish it was Cyrax, not Cobes.
Cyrax? I like how it says it. I don't understand. I don't know what this music is, but
Methy is blackmailing me for meth money?
I am the Arby's burger. I put that bitch to shame. Just kidding.
Is cologne good to huff?
Here she is. Snack.
It's not her again. John. Jeez.
Hi, Chris. Behave.
Hi.
I was watching you on the big screen. I gotta say, your makeup looks really, really good today. Your eyeshadow.
I'm not wearing makeup. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, thank you very much.
I found like a 7-year-old video from this woman in the upper left about how like Elisa Jordana was a piece of shit. She like made a whole video about that.
Lol.
So she was at least involved with that, and I saw her in our comments section a few episodes ago too. Interesting. Like I didn't know much about her, but then I went to her channel and saw
I know.
the lore. And Cobes is always on her panel.
I'm just on the big screen, girl.
Don't do that. Like, you don't need to be seeing like my.
You're in 4K, Crystal. 4K.
I know. I don't need. Yeah, where you can see my fucking face.
Every wrinkle.
Pores, every wrinkle. We don't need any of
Crystal,
that.
you're
That's not-
gorgeous, babe. Don't be like that.
Ah, Cobes wants some of that crystal.
Cobes is just a gentleman.
There's many types of crystal Cobes is fond of.
She is, seriously. And Hardbinger, yeah, I was watching totally, yes, 4K on the big screen.
No, that's not.
Like
we
if I
don't want
looked
to do
closer
that.
and it was consensual. Oh yeah.
Listen to it. Did you hear what he was saying?
If it's consensual.
Yeah, hold on.
If I
wanna
looked
do
closer
that.
and it was consensual. Oh yeah, Crystal's totally fuckable.
He's very forward with that. Give it up, Crystal. You heard it. End the dry spell, Crystal.
If it was consensual.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling her.
She just got to consent.
Yeah.
I don't even have makeup on. Thank you, Josh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Everybody stay. Nicole just banged Cobra already. Damn. Hold on a minute.
People need to quit worrying about my fucking dry spell, dude. Jesus.
Well, it's just us, Cobra. What should we talk about?
Whoa. Yeah, Cobes. Let's see it.
Whatever you want to talk about.
Well, since I guess I should show you my shirt.
Hold on, Cobes, if you
Loving
could
the
take,
shirt.
if you
Can
could
you
take,
see it? It's like British flag type thing.
Yeah. Hello, governor.
Hello.
Okay.
Nah.
Cobes, if you could take,
Isn't that the Hungry Jack? Is that what the flag's called?
The Union Jack.
Oh,
go
yeah.
out
huh.
on a date, what would be how would you take her out? Like, what would you do for her? Please answer that question.
Olive
I'll
Garden.
take her wherever she wants to go, man. You know.
She wants to go to Olive Garden.
Hey.
Get some unlimited breadsticks. I know a snack is a Cobra is also a snack.
Oh, Crystal's in our chat right now.
They go together. They're reptiles. They're reptilians.
At least $200 in my wallet before I take her out and go.
That's a lot of money, Josh. That's a lot of money.
That's just how I roll, I guess. I like to have lots of money in my wallet when I take my girls out. You know.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
He's always got enough cash for Olive Garden. Get yourself some unlimited breadsticks.
He doesn't, though. He doesn't.
When he takes his girls out, he does.
Okay, so that means never because his bank account's
Why do
always
you
in the
think he's
red.
got a dry spell? It's not because girls don't want him. It's because he needs to have $200 in his wallet when he goes out with them.
Hey, we could get wine. We could get
Whoa.
steak.
Wait.
Some E&J Peach.
He said girls. You said girls. Like there's plural. Like
Well,
Nicolette,
girl,
are
know
you
what I
okay
meant?
with?
Like, okay, if I'm going on a date, it helps to have an, you know.
Well, Crystal, we know that King Cobra has a harem of girls. We already know that. A harem.
I'm trying to hook you
Does
up
he?
with like love match. Let me play my game. Josh is down
Did you see him? His face popped up.
for it.
He was like 2 inches away from the camera.
So, Nicolette, what would you do for Josh on your guys' first date? And no, tossing salad is not on the menu. Sorry.
Why not?
So if he took me to Olive Garden
Where they do have tossed salad.
screw that. We're going to the Silver Fox, Josh.
No, Sizzler.
Yeah, I've heard about the Silver Fox.
To buy you your new computer.
Just about, Bobby Two Hands.
No,
Keep it
it's
coming.
not. But yeah, Silver Fox. I remember looking that up. That's like a fancy restaurant in Casper.
The Silver Fox.
Wherever you want, babe. Town's your oyster.
Well, the
Is it?
fanciest restaurant in Casper is the Silver Fox, so that's where we.
Is she from Casper?
No, this is just known because he's talked about it
Oh.
before.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
You'll get prime rib, and I'll get a little flaming yawn with
Flaming yawn.
Hold on, though. Hold on. Are there Doritos involved? Is there Mountain Dew involved?
They don't have Mountain Dew at the Silver Fox.
They're not going to mix Bud Light with Mountain Dew?
It's a Coca-Cola proprietary.
Fuck. Is there a Coca-Cola
Mountain Dew equivalent?
Yes.
They have Mellow Yellow, but it's never on tap.
Huh.
They never have it on the fountain.
We had Mellow when I worked at Wendy's in my 20s. We had Mellow Yellow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Anyway,
sometimes they'll have it, but it's a rare occurrence this day and age to see any Mellow Yellow on the soda fountain.
It just
stage.
reminds me of pee.
Mellow Yellow?
Yeah, the name makes me think of pee-pee.
With what's that sauce they put on the Bernaise?
He doesn't know what
Bernaise
I'm
Sanders?
not sure. I've only had them like once, and it was their prime rib, and it was so fucking.
She definitely said flaming yawn, by the way.
Dude, 5 fucking stars.
With the baked potato and everything?
Oh, it was leftovers. I was babysitting one of my friends' houses while
He's like, no, I've never actually went to the Silver Fox before, but I was babysitting and they had leftovers. They let me watch their kid while they went to Silver Fox,
and then they brought him the leftovers.
And they brought me a doggy bag.
It's my friend's house while we went out for dinner.
Nice.
In the chat, we have Tim Bang asks, "Why is Cobe's audio only?"
I don't know. You have to ask Crystal. She's the one that produced this segment. She's in the chat right now.
He pops his video up here and there. He's got the camera off because his hands are busy. He's working on a wand or something.
Please like the stream, everyone.
Everyone
give the stream a like, please, right now. Do it now.
That's still good.
Oh yeah, dude. It was.
But one day, Josh, we're gonna go to the Silver Fox. Whether it's you and me, or you and Courtney, or me and Courtney and you, or it's gonna happen.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
What would you guys do for something like after the date to spend time and get to know each other?
Lots of smoking, and
oh yeah.
I mean, we do the same thing. So lots of nicotine, lots of
tactical
weed,
soap.
lots of. I mean, what do we do?
Right. I got a couple of bomb-ass movies to watch.
A little bit of chewing tobacco. I saw the movies you got, Josh. You got like The Craft. That's my favorite.
I'll have to watch that. Hell yeah.
The girls are so hot in that movie. First of all, girls are hot, of age. I mean, in the movie, they're playing high school girls, but they're all older, obviously, the actresses. They're all in their 20s when they made the movie. I think Fairuza Balk is in that movie.
Nice.
She's hot, from Waterboy, American History X. She's in a bunch of movies.
She was Dorothy in The Return to Oz.
Yep.
So, yes, that's what we would do, Crystal. We would
Lena is asking if she's trolling. I don't know if she's trolling. I think she's obviously a Cobe historian. She knows a lot about the lore, but if she was one-on-one with the great one, they need a take-home bag from Olive Garden. They're not going to stay there that long.
Lots of smoking, lots of drinking.
Okay, yeah. Josh, describe in detail how you would make the first move on Nicolette, and then Nicolette, you're going to respond with how you would respond to his.
I wouldn't
first
try
move.
anything.
Josh, come on.
You can't win if you don't play.
Be realistic.
It's like the lottery.
I haven't had a girlfriend in like almost 6 years. I'm not going to try anything.
Okay, wait a minute.
Right. Josh is a respectable gentleman.
It has nothing. No. Wait a minute, because it's not disrespectful to try and like give a first date a kiss or something like that's not being disrespectful. So that doesn't apply here. But so Josh, do you think that if you were to go on a date, you would be super like so gun shy because it's been so long that you wouldn't try anything, even if you had a good chemistry going?
Well, I mean, if I had a good chemistry going, just take it slow and see where it goes, I don't want to rush a good thing.
Well, some girls, but Nicolette, I think you can vouch for me on this, though. Some girls would actually feel like not offended, but kind of like what the fuck? And maybe even take that as you weren't interested because
Most girls I know get really offended if you don't knock a fart out of their ass first date.
you didn't make a move.
Exactly.
But then
Like,
if I did
I
make a
would feel
move,
it.
they'd say I was too aggressive. So I'm kind of damned
Well,
if
no.
I do that or I don't.
When I say make
What's
a move,
what's up with the slow zoom here?
you can make them. You don't have to like go in for a kiss, but you
getting
can
a
like
slow
say
zoom.
some like
She's getting a close up of her face. She's gonna have a reaction, right?
Yeah.
cutesy cornball or like romantic shit or whatever.
I wouldn't even do that. I just tell jokes to make her laugh. Make her feel comfortable, I guess.
Right, but you're not gonna get. You're not gonna. There's no segue into, giving
Right.
her a kiss.
You're gonna get friend zoned if you do that.
Whoa.
No, make her laugh.
You kind of gotta make a move.
There you go.
If there's chemistry, we're gonna help you, Josh. If there's chemistry, and you want to make a move, like say to kiss her on I don't know how old fashioned. You'd probably just go for the kiss on the cheek, right? Because you're
No,
nervous.
I'd ask her before trying anything. I don't want her to feel like uncomfortable or like she's being pressured for sex or anything.
Right, but if you ask for a kiss on the cheek, it works because it's just a friendly kiss on the cheek. She's not
chug,
gonna be,
chug that beer. She don't need to fucking. Cobes does not need to warm her up. She's halfway through a mug of ice cold beer. That mug hasn't even defrosted yet.
Is there any Mountain Dew in that beer?
No, that's all beer.
What?
You're weird about that, and it also gives opportunity for it to become a better kiss, like on the mouth. So always ask for a kiss on the cheek.
Don't ask for
then
anything.
You're not really like putting her on.
You show her where your dick is. Tell her to come get it.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't he like wear a banana hammock in videos? Hasn't he done that before?
He's popped a little chub. He's had the little.
He's like worn like a little banana hammock.
Yeah, there's a little Kermit the Lap Frog.
Yeah.
The spot. I'm so high, I literally don't know what I was talking about.
That's what he should do. If there's chemistry. Just whip out the banana hammock.
I'm so drunk. I came on here looking like a straight up man, and I do not care.
You don't look like a man. You look like a cute fangirl.
Fangirl.
Thank
My
you.
guy.
The people in chat have seen my snatch, so they know that I'm a banana.
What was that?
The people in chat have seen her snatch, apparently.
Okay.
Hey.
Wait, what?
True.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Cobes needs in on that. He's also in chat. Cobes is typing in chat. What?
Come on, let's not be the Well, I don't know if Josh knows, but I have been drunk and flashed before, so.
Noise.
No, it wasn't on your channel though, Crystal. It was somewhere else. But yeah, I
I
proved
bet
my
you
point.
Cobes is a very caring lover.
Crystal had to do what I do all the time, like when I have to cough a lot. I try to mute myself, yeah.
Because you're choking on things from laughter?
Oh, what? Well, I think she was smoking.
Oh.
Point. I look like a man. I'm not a man.
You don't look like a man.
Thank you. Thank you, Josh. Josh, you are so Josh makes me feel so good. I'm telling you.
Even the men I bang
He's
look
been-
more like women than men. That's how
Calling me
not
cute
gay
the
I am.
Whole time. I literally feel like trash. I look.
Stop.
Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
This
You made
is so cute.
He made my night, Crystal. I was feeling hideous, but I came on anyways because I was drinking, so I was like, why not?
If Sneck is giving chat flashes, she needs to go visit Wyoming to get that silver fox. Take home bag with
See,
the
that's
flaming
the
yawn.
biggest barrier because Cobra is afraid to leave Wyoming, and almost no one wants to go to Wyoming.
Sneck needs to go. It's time, Sneck. Go to Silver Fox. Get yourself the take-home Thule with the baked potato, and they'll wrap it up like a swan for you. Your half-baked potato. Give you a little tinfoil swan.
Yeah, and I wanted to say hi.
Well, I appreciate it.
On that note, I need to go to bed because I have to be at work tomorrow, and I'm high. And so
This was great, though.
I just feel like I can't function. In about like 5 minutes, I'm gonna have to lay down and die.
This was fantastic.
I had a great time.
I had a great time. We were kind of waiting for Josh like most of the night, but it was fun. We made the most of it.
showed some snatch. Apparently, she just finished that beer. What?
Yeah.
What? Why? She can't leave. She has to go to Cobe's house. There's more beer there.
So now we got Boglum Chronicles. We got all the Cobes adjacent.
The whole team.
people.
What's up?
Yeah.
That's most definitely what's up.
Waiting for
Oh,
Josh,
that 7-hour deleted disaster. I'm glad you got that, Bug. I heard all about it. I know a lot of people recorded. Cobes had a night the other day. He had quite a night. Did we get any of that tonight?
I have a few things.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Like yesterday, I had a little bit of what he was doing, and then he made a video called About Last Night. So there's all that.
I'm surprised more people didn't come up here and try to
He tried to drink this whole big bottle of vodka by himself.
Roll and
he works hard for the money.
I never. It's never like
I don't have all of it, so we'll probably watch Boglum Chronicles.
broadcast up. I never know until like the last minute if he's gonna come on. You know.
Exactly.
So I just don't. It doesn't get it doesn't get promoted. I'm sure if it was promoted, we would have a bigger turnout. But.
Exactly. Have a beautiful night, Crystal.
Nicholas Rosa is quoting King Cobra when Cobra said, "You don't look like a man. You look like a cute fangirl." Nicholas Rosa says that's the perfect nag. If you're gonna nag a woman, you gotta give her that compliment. But then at the end of it, let her know she's a fangirl and she's beneath you. Perfect.
Thank you so much.
You look beautiful. I love the makeup. I love the black top and everything. Very goth.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And apologies if my mic sounds like shit. I'm on a very shitty phone. And Josh, it was a pleasure as always. I think I've been on panel with you like 2 other times. But I'm not sure if you remember because it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember you being on Courtney's stream with me.
Yeah, I had like black lipstick and I was more.
He's got some antique car as his profile.
Is that the Model T that he wants?
Probably.
Looking.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
A Model T would not be a good primary car.
For Cobes, though,
it would burn. It burns so much gas. Like old cars aren't fuel efficient. They're not safe either. You'd have to have seatbelts like installed on a car. Those cars didn't come originally with seatbelts or anything.
Cobes would probably crash it within like a month.
That's a horrible. I mean,
I came all natural today.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hold on a minute. I'm going to.
Looks good with or without makeup. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, for those of you
like a
who
Sunday driver kind of
asking
car.
about the Discord link and what it is
You
now
just gotta take it to
pinned the top of the
Frosties
chat
to
instead
get
of
liquored
for me
up
to join
and drive it
because
back.
I am going to be ending this right now before I make a complete fool of myself and do another sleep stream. Although with the new internet, it would not max my data, so that
I
is
wouldn't
awesome.
let you do that, Crystal. No.
Ooh, watching you sleep.
No more mistake.
What was that?
Just a little.
That sounded
True
like that.
Cobes.
Sounded like that Frank guy for a second.
Just a little bit of true Cobes coming out. He's like, I wouldn't do anything. Okay, Cobes, come on.
So
she's
do you
not,
think
she's not going to Silver Fox because she doesn't want to do anything.
Would you consider Cobes to be someone who has a schedule?
Yeah.
What's his schedule?
Try to drink as close to 5 p.m. as possible.
That's his whole schedule?
That's his schedule.
Okay.
It's 5 p.m. somewhere, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I knew someone who wanted to film like a whole documentary on Cobes. And he said his reason for not wanting to do it, like because it involved him like leaving and like going places and shit. And they were going to fund all of it and like help him make a bunch of money from it too. And he said he couldn't do it because his schedule was too full.
I could see that.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of ones to make.
That was an accident last time. She kind of she couldn't get up and she was
I'm
just
telling you, these edibles, like they legit, like I get comatose, and then I feel like I die like 4 or 5 times.
You're
Sounds like Vance Global over here.
Turn it off.
That's what happened.
Beefy McSteak, he would have still been on the internet. Like he still would have been streaming and everything, as far as I understand.
That's what happened.
Great. I watched till the end.
Tactical consent, I have to go. I don't want to do another sleep stream where you and like 4 other people are waiting on tenterhooks to fucking hear me fart in my sleep, which is really sick, by the way. You guys are all
Is
sick.
Crystal still in the chat?
I don't know.
If she's here, do you fart in your sleep? Is that a regular occurrence? I'm pretty sure I fart.
Everybody
in my sleep.
does.
I'm pretty sure I fart all the time, though.
Everybody does. Like, if you get gassy at all, and then when you fall
What's up,
asleep.
everybody? Are you guys ready for the Regal Tussle?
Yes, I am
got
ready.
home from work. Let's get these boys to Sweet Tip Train going. I finally finished my video after 5 hours of editing. Hope you enjoy it. It's over the limit, 10 seconds to be exact.
During the pre-show, I talked about that I feel about the tussle the same way I feel about when I buy like a nice gift for someone and I'm excited to see their reaction when they open it. I feel that way about the Regal Tussle. It's like that good so far. And I've only seen about half of the videos that people have sent in so far. And there's a lot of surprises that are like holy shit type moments that I'm excited for other people to see. So
I have no idea what he's talking about, so I'll be just as surprised as everybody else.
I've been doing it all behind the scenes. Yeah, and I haven't even told him because I feel like his genuine reaction to it would be better than him being like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah. Tomorrow, it's going to be like when you go down on a girl and realize she's pre-op. It's going to be fucking exciting.
So I think your high is running off on me.
He really doesn't know.
I am
didn't tell him.
this is ridiculous. I always remember everything. It doesn't make me not remember. It just makes me fucking, it makes me forget things in the middle of saying them. So I don't even know what I'm talking about. I was not farting that crazy fuck off bong, man.
She high.
I don't fart in my sleep. Well, Jeff says I did one time. That was it.
I don't even want to know what Lord Fuckington's saying about me.
He's not talking about you. He's
The greatest name that I've ever seen in a chat room it was someone I hardly ever see anymore. It was someone named HIV Piss Incorporated.
Well, it's a corporation. I think
Did they go out of business?
They had a
filed
merger.
Chapter 11.
They had a merger. They're now a subsidiary of Coca-Cola.
HIV Piss Incorporated. I'll never forget that one.
nobody. I didn't fart. Stop it. There was no farting going on. If you heard anything, I have 3 cats in here, and they fart constantly.
The cats farted.
Yeah, I mean, if she can hit the cough button for when she's coughing, she could probably do it for the farts.
But not when
too.
she's sleeping, is what she's saying.
Oh, well, when you're sleeping,
yeah,
it just comes out. You don't have to consciously hold it in.
Sometimes I pretend to be asleep so that I don't have to worry about people talking bad about my farts. Like I don't want to hear it, right? So I go like this, and then just rip ass, and then I wake myself up. So it's like, I'm like, what happened? Like, you just farted. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I was asleep. I have no control over my bowels when I'm asleep.
Bowels.
Farting.
Just blame it on me. Just blame it on me.
It was Nicolette, honestly.
I farted, yeah.
It was Nicolette's snatch fart.
No,
She had a queff.
Yeah.
It was not. And I don't wear diapers. Only if I'm on my period, then I wear diapers. But
honestly, I wish I had the fart. That would be amusing.
You know?
Yes.
Mimi.
Is Cobra a fart fetish?
Cobes laughed like a little schoolgirl at the thought of Nicolette farting. That was beautiful.
Cobes, you haven't met her yet, but Mimi farts on stream. Like, she literally, her fuck factory has stopped producing fucks about shit like that. So she'll just like put the phone down there and just be like, I'm like, oh
when you put the butt. Yes.
It's awful. It's awful. It's great.
It's fart o'clock somewhere.
Though, if you're like, put your phone to your face.
That's a happy man right there. He wants to huff snack
real.
farts.
Yeah, I did not.
Right now. That's too funny.
I would get Josh off if you did and
Crystal, you need to end it now because we can go all night. This is just
I'm getting so dude, I fucking thought I ended it already.
Simple Country is questioning what she meant by fuck factory. Well,
There we go. Morgan Freeman. The Morgan Freeman is now a patron. A $5 patron is going to get the 2 private shows still to come before the end of this month.
He might be narrating tomorrow's Regal Tussle. What she meant by fuck factory, Simple Country, was that her fuck factory no longer produces fucks when it comes to farting in public. AKA, she gives no fucks. She just lets them rip right into the microphone.
Farts are funny. They're not a fetish. Oh my god. People
Crystal's sucked into the stream right now. She is one with the stream.
Cobes just said it's not a fetish. He just thinks farts are funny.
When he signals so hard that he's not into something, he does it so hard that it's like, huh, okay, why are you still talking about this?
The chat was probably going in on him. Cobra, unfortunately, has to defend himself against the chat 24 hours a day.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't even have to acknowledge it.
That's why he's got such a busy schedule. He's spends about 23 hours a day defending himself from chat.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not even one with my own body right now.
That is not that is your like on another plane of existence.
Oh, what is that?
Josh, stop! No, don't do that. Oh my god.
People are suggesting that Snake is your sister. They're saying that's Ben's sister.
Why is that? Like, what, we look related or something?
I think that's what they're saying. They're saying Crystal is cuter than Ben's sister.
That's my sister.
I don't think they're saying it's Trap Ben.
Lay down, Josh. Knock it off. God.
He's making you dizzy.
Ow!
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, you know what that was.
Thank you, Josh, for coming on. As always, that's a pleasure.
Can someone get him like one of those actual kind of hats, so he doesn't take a hat that's not like that and like bend it all weird? So it looks like he's a weird cross between a cowboy and like a Revolutionary War soldier. It's so weird.
He would do something to the hat, like with a is it a tri-corner hat? Is that what?
No. Hold on, I'll show you.
He would do something to that hat that would make it not look like it was supposed to anyways. King Cobra is all about modification.
Something like, let's see. He could get like
Honest
the kind of hat that Rob Zombie wears.
Oh, is that?
That's what I think he's going for.
Yeah, I could see.
You know, like that would fit right in with his whole aesthetic and everything. He should get a Rob Zombie style hat. But instead he like has that weird I don't even know what to call it.
Pleasure. All right, I'm going to see you, buddy. Nicolette, thank you for coming on. Thank
Honest
you.
is convinced that Cobra has a fart fetish.
He might.
So it was the coffee cup. Doom, as always. Edward the Trash Talker. Got to talk to him again. That was super fun. Willie Naked, Spartacus, Mormo, and Lewis. And I have 0 words anymore. So now is the time that I need to cut this out. I will see you guys.
That's how I felt when I ate some shrooms during a stream, and I was like all freaked out. Even though I do this all the time, I was all freaked out that anyone was watching me. It kind of made me feel really weird. So I ended the stream. I was like, I cannot do this. This is too much.
Good night.
Rock and roll.
Yeah. What did he say?
He needs Cobes needs his own version of the Gale commandments.
What would the Cobra commandments be?
Brush your teeth.
Don't drink until 5 p.m.
Yeah, that or only drink twice a week or something like that. I don't know. Like healthy living style, because the Gale commandments are in place to ensure that Gale lives healthy and keeps her place clean and exercises and saves money and doesn't use credit cards.
You know how
takes her vitamins.
You know how kale is supposed to be healthy on most human beings? Like it's a good thing, full of nutrients. It's a superfood. Quinoa is a superfood. Blueberries are superfoods. I think Cobra's body is just like a Boglum body. To them, I think Mountain Dew and Doritos is a superfood. He might be at peak capacity for a Boglum.
What is this?
I got to feel what boobies feel like when I was in junior high, and it was with a nice, lovely girl, It was totally consensual. We were both special needs. We were hanging out with a friend of mine. We were hanging out in the forest. It was a hot summer's afternoon before the school year. And all I did was ask literally the chick that I was talking with, hey, can you show me your boobs, please? And she lifted up her shirt, and it was just like, you never forget your first pair of boobs, dude. I gave him a fucking squeeze consensually, and I went in to kiss her, and she backed off a little bit, you know? So
She was special needs.
I'm like,
They both were.
Okay, hold up. Let me reinvent this shit. I whipped out my dick and started whacking one off and busted a nuts. And she was into it too, dude. She was just like, hey, make that white stuff come out again.
This is so fucking weird. This is so weird. Oh my God. Make that white stuff come out again.
How special needs does the girl have to be to refer to ejaculate as that white stuff?
JF's fiance special needs level.
I feel like if people don't understand what's coming, the white stuff coming out of your penis is, you should not be having it come out around them. I think that's the rule number one to consent is they shouldn't think you're a wizard releasing a fucking wet genie from your cock when you ejaculate. They should be like, oh yeah, nice cum, nice hot cum.
Make that white stuff come out again. I mean, to be fair, when you're a horny preteen and you're experimenting with other horny preteens, just doing kid shit, you know, it's perfectly innocent. But at the same time, you got to teach kids about condoms and safe sex. Otherwise, we're going to continue to have fucking retards.
You got to teach them what the white stuff is before they go to special needs class with King Cobra.
In our society.
Do they do a sex ed in the special needs class?
I have no idea.
And I regret calling her retarded when I talked about it, but she was special needs.
But now, was she actually, when he says preteen, I think way too young. I think like 11, 12.
That's preteen. That's
that's too young.
And he said, because there's different levels of special needs. Like, we're not going to pretend that someone with ADHD is on the same level as someone with, like, Down syndrome.
Yeah, maybe she was just a Prater Willie and she had big old fat overeater tits. We don't know.
Then again, so am I. She wasn't so special needs, though, that she couldn't function, you know? She was special needs enough to where people notice.
Hawkeye says he's about to go into detail.
Oh, my God.
This scares me a little bit.
But, like, she wasn't so retarded that she drooled on herself.
Okay, guys, it's fine. She didn't drool on herself. It's fine. She knew.
See, I think the drool could be a good thing.
Oh, my God.
In the right circumstances. Not at special ed class.
I have Asperger's. Goddamn IT.
Goddamn IT.
You know, so like, hey, you know, you take what you can get. You get rejected by every chick you've liked since the 4th fucking grade. And then you're hanging out with one of your guy buddies.
He's got one of the stereotypical, like, drunk hiccups going on. Like,
and he happens to know a chick, and she's totally consenting to show off her titties. You know, you never forget your first pair of boobs.
Was this Gummo? Does Cobes just live in Gummo? You seen the movie Gummo?
No.
In Gummo, they take the kid to go to a morbidly obese special needs prostitute. And they all have sex with the special needs morbidly obese prostitute, and then they also, that's not the grossest part in the movie. The grossest part in the movie is the kid eats spaghetti in a bathtub.
You know, special needs isn't one of the like forbidden ones. You know,
Of course not. Well,
No.
you shouldn't be either. Like, if somebody is special needs, they special needs love too.
Okay.
Why does he always have to go into descriptive details every time?
Because he's an artist. Morton Davis says, Billy, don't act like you haven't eaten spaghetti in the bathtub. I don't. I make. Okay. I make it. I really try not to eat in a bathroom. I try.
Cobra drolls on himself all the time, so if she was drolling on herself, I don't think it would have been a deal breaker for him.
Of course not. It's just a little droll on droll drooling.
Droll. I recorded this yesterday. Look at this
Cobra
makeup.
is the cable TV movie version of Tom Green.
What up, YouTube?
What up, Cubs?
So I want to give a shout out to Mormozine. I was hanging out with him on Crystal's stream last night. He paid me some money to do a video review. Oh, what's this? Oh, you better not be late for your own stream and show up with a drink, Cobra, you fucker.
The Fleischmann's Royal. That
Shout
looks
out
like
It looks like it's in a plastic bottle.
rock gut bottom shelf. The Potter's vodka was too expensive.
Yeah.
Jerry Blake, who said if you can finish this entire bottle of Fleischmann's and mix it, drink it all on stream, I'll give you $100. And I'm like, okay. Let's see if he's legit, because I'm a man of my word. He said you have to open it on stream and drink the entire thing. So this I can do.
That's a lot.
This isn't going to kill me. Trust me. This. I got the liver of a fucking rock star. This isn't going to kill me.
Like, how long's the stream going to be?
He was going for a while. I recorded this while I was setting up a different stream last night, so I didn't get to see the end of it.
Because I could polish that off in a 7-hour
cheers
stream
to
and
Jerry
be
Blake.
fine.
Especially if
It's
you have
after 5
food, that's
o'clock.
definitely helpful.
Listen to it.
Yeah.
We drank like a bunch of vodka at one stream, like at the old place before we moved it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had pickles as the chaser, right?
Yep.
What's the zombie's favorite vodka? Fleischmann's. Anyone? Okay.
You got me, Cobes.
So
Nobody
thank you,
else
Jerry Blake,
laughs.
for your generosity.
Everybody like the stream, please. Give us a like. 6
I can
hours
see
and
you use a
28
drink. It's
minutes.
after 5 o'clock.
Boggle Chronicles knows exactly how long the stream was.
He's editing it right
Mountain
now.
Dew and Fleischmann's vodka. We'll call it a green zombie. How's that sound?
The Green Zombie. Mountain Dew and Fleischmann's
Punk rock.
vodka
You're a
or
bad
Fleischmann's
influence.
vodka.
Yeah.
It's a fifth, baby. I chugged a fifth of whiskey in like 10 minutes one time.
I got the red one.
Puked everywhere. It was so
painted.
bad.
I did send the tip because it was looking a little rough. Fucking sickos. I'll drink it.
He hates sickos while he pours his Mountain Dew into his Fleischmann zombie bug.
Oh.
The bog water, the zombie bog water. Fucking hate sickos. Every once in a while, I just gotta whisper that under my breath too. I fucking hate sickos.
I hope you are doing fantastic. Now, the challenge was to drink the entire thing on camera with chat on. So there you go.
Uh-oh.
While we're having a drink, we're going to watch
Did
this
he make
YouTuber's
the bottle? Did he finish
video.
the bottle?
I don't know.
He's a fan of mine. I'm always down to support my fans. I'd be nothing without my fans, to be honest.
Gotta take the hat off. It's business time.
We got to put on the Aussie shades, man. Fuck it. Which these do transition in the sunlight. The only thing I don't like about my prescription glasses is that bridge right there. These are the closest thing they had to Aussie shades when I got them at Walmart, mind you.
The Walmart Aussies?
If I had a pair like this that were green, like lightly tinted green, and then got super dark green in the sunlight.
He's very into his aesthetic, you know. He's into the Cobra look. He's almost like a fashion designer with his bleached Cobra jeans. We need like a Cobra runway fashion show / like Cobra curated menu, like cocktails and or drink combos rather, and yeah,
at CobraCon 2023.
CobraCon.
I think that, like, I don't know why, for some reason right now, Cobe's look is reminding me of one of the beats from Doug. You ever watch the cartoon Doug with the
Killer
beats?
Tofu?
Yeah, he's giving me like beat vibes right now.
My prescription, I'd be set. So, how to make money with art cards? I would suggest Etsy, my friend. That's what I'm doing with mine.
Turn your low energy. I'm gonna skip this. We'll probably watch the Bogum Chronicles to like get video whenever they put it out.
Yeah. Sexy goth bad boy KingCobraJFS. Last night's stream was pretty fucking sweet. One of my fans sent me $100 to drink an entire bottle. And eventually it got to the point where the dude was just like, hey man, here's the money, you don't gotta finish the bottle. And then unironically, the fucking stream decided to fuck off on the internet. It is what it is. So I'm actually polishing it off right now. Yeah, dude. It was like down to here.
Is that vodka condensation inside the bottle?
Down to like the bottom before I finished it. I would have finished it on stream last night, but the internet cut out. So I'm kind of like, well, that's some bullshit. So thank you, Jerry Blake, for sending me the alcohol and the McDonald's. I appreciate it.
That is most definitely what's up.
You think King Cobra would enjoy a fillet of fish? What do you think his favorite McDonald's item is?
I don't talk about fast food anymore because I was roped into a socio-political debate. So I'm just avoiding the whole topic of fast food from now on. Thank you very much.
He probably mixes fillet of fish with
just polishing off
McDoubles.
What I had from last night, and I'm feeling pretty good right now. Yeah.
Baconators for the poor.
Honestly, I don't need any more alcohol after.
Let them eat baconators.
After this, because I'm feeling good. Trying to cut down on my drinking, and I really needed the money, so hey, you know, do what you gotta do sometimes. I hope you're all doing fantastic.
Whoa.
Last night's stream was pretty fucking epic. I'm not gonna lie. I got drunk. I bitched about how much I hate sickos.
Oh, so it's like all of your other streams. It's like every other stream you've done in the last few years.
They all have been pretty fucking epic.
And then one of my fucking YouTube trolls sent me a bunch of free garlic butter cups.
Yeah, did you drink them all? Because that's why they're doing it, because you like drink the butter cups. The garlic
and
butter.
I own their fucking sad ass. I was just like, hey man, thanks for the butter. I'll use this for my cooking or for next time I get a pizza.
They want you to drink it.
A thing, you know? Yeah.
He does have a booger in his nose.
Is it booger or hair?
I don't know.
Because I noticed the hair earlier. I was
love
almost
my
going to
Aussie
say
shades,
something
dude.
about it.
Fucking
But
very vintage. I look just like it when I wear it. I love it. Yeah, long live Ozzy, motherfucker. Oh. That's all she wrote, folks.
Good job.
The only reason I'm going live on my cell phone right now is because the internet on my computer is being a fucking retard.
Oh, it should be
so
the
I
same.
figured I'll just go live on my phone to entertain my fans and let them know that I'm doing all right. Last night got a little crazy because the stream literally peaked 1,000 views. That's fucking insane. So I thank you for your support.
7 hours. Almost an entire fifth of Fleshman's vodka.
Like, oh my God, Cobra has chat on. Yeah, look at that. So now y'all can talk to your each other while I stream. Pretty much ignoring the hate comments completely.
Smart move. Chat while the stream is going it's great. That's why you got 1,000 people watching. They were all going back and forth talking to each other.
The only thing that's going to piss off my YouTube trolls is just ignoring the hate comments. That's how if you want to be a celebrity like KingCobraJFS, you have to ignore your haters.
All right.
You're
learning.
But he doesn't do that. He responds to their text messages, and he'll send them voice messages in response sometimes. It's like they're getting a free voicemail message, like a cameo practically.
Encourage them just a little bit to get
for trolling him
more famous, and then ignore them completely. So like you give them what they want, then you take it away and you starve them.
It's true.
And it's psychologically it makes your YouTube trolls go, I gotta troll this person harder. And the best part of it is I don't have to fuck with my trolls in real life to get inside their heads. I really don't. But I do appreciate the fans. You have no idea, dude. 100%. Jerry Blake, you're legit, dude. Thank you for your support. I got your number saved. I would have finished the bottle on stream had the internet not cut out. But I was taking my sweet time doing it, so I didn't just drink it all.
That's how you know Cobes is an alcoholic. Internet cut out, no more stream. So he saves the vodka for when he can go live on his phone. If he was an alcoholic, he would have finished that bottle off camera.
Like 1 hour and, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. The stream ended up being 7 hours long, and it's just me fucking doing my thing on YouTube. But after 7 hours, the internet was like, no, fuck you, we're gonna cut out. And I'm like, oh, you're no fun. No, dude, I hate sickos more than I love Ozzy fucking Osbourne, the Prince of fucking Darkness.
That's a lot of love.
He loves Ozzy so much, he would let Ozzy die to end all sickos.
Right now, my account went from being negative almost to $400 to negative 161, so I appreciate that.
How do you get negative almost $400?
He must. I don't know what he's spending all the money on.
My fans are helping me get my account out of the negative, and I appreciate it. You don't have to donate money, but if you do...
I mean, if he's getting overdraft fees, then it can build up to something like that. Some banks give you like a 24-hour grace to kind of get your shit together.
It's greatly appreciated. Hit me up on Cash App or PayPal, and I'll give you a shout-out. The internet's not wanting to work.
If your internet's working, well, I guess maybe he's using like the cellular data. Maybe his home internet's just down.
I'm trying to get my OnlyFans set up. And once I get it set up, I may not post content to it unless I really, really need the money kind of thing.
Oh, God. That shit's just going to get leaked everywhere.
What the fuck would I post on my OnlyFans?
You could do a video of you making the white stuff come out.
My naked ass playing guitar, lifting weights, showing off my huge cock, shit like that, you know. 18 and over plus.
Basic stuff.
And your boy King Cobra has enough fangirls that I could totally start an OnlyFans if I wanted to.
There you go.
Do it.
And you might be sitting there going, ugh, making the puke emoji, thinking about it, but that's your choice. If you think it's gross, then, you know, don't watch the content.
These haters are going to pay you $9.99 a month to look at your wiener, Cobes. Haters can't help but stare at your cock.
Well, the sad truth of it, like, fucking people on the internet are sitting there harassing Ellen because her parents are friends of mine. And it's fucking stupid. I'm like, how sad is your fucking life?
Miss
You're
Angel
trying this
Baby
hard-
is suggesting he makes his OnlyFans $6.66.
Oh, that might work.
That I'd have to subscribe at that point. You can't turn down $6.66. You can't.
To fuck with me because I'm inside your head and ruling your life. It is what it is.
King Cobra rules the trolls.
Sincerely, if my trolls had an Ellen night of their own that they were crazy about, I would wish them nothing but the best of luck. I'd be like, hey, man.
I'd be like, hey, man, go hang out with their parents.
Good on you for finding an of-age chick that you're crazy about. I hope it works out. I wouldn't fucking harass her just to fucking get inside my trolls' heads because I don't have to.
Yeah, he
All I gotta
harasses
do is
her
go live and
for true love.
For true love.
tell it like it is.
Hawkeye says she's not fucking interested, dude. Years and years of her trolling you. Just get over it. Hawkeye, you have little faith. One day, she's going to come home, and everybody that she's always wanted to be with will finally have exhausted her, and she'll say, no man in this world cares for me. And who's going to be there between Angie and Walt on the couch eating a big bag of Utz potato chips? King Cobra. And she'll say, it's time.
Very unlikely.
Put those Dorito-dusted fingertips inside of me. She'll do it.
Oh.
It's about 20 years from
The
now.
assholes who accuse me of stalking Ellen are the ones who are actually stalking her, so that's kind of deliciously ironic. And, like, the only reason my trolls are harassing Ellen and her family is because y'all are jealous that Cobra can have friends in the real world and that my whole life doesn't revolve around the fucking internet. Now, my trolls could make friends in real life, but their obsession with me is more unhealthy than my drinking, to be honest.
To be honest, that is true. Ellen walks in. She's 45 at this point. She completely hates her life. She's gotten fired as the bus boy at Silver Fox. She comes in. Cobra's sitting on the couch. His Cheeto-dusted fingers wrapped tightly around a Fleshman's and Mountain Dew zombie bog water. And he says, babe, it's time to come home. Sit down. I'll pour you a nice green cup of Fleshman's vodka.
Gross.
Honestly, I don't give a shit if Ellen dates me. I have a Harlem of fangirls that want to fuck.
Harlem?
Yeah.
He has a whole Harlem.
Yeah,
he doesn't mean harem. He means the entire borough, or it's not a borough, but the entire region of Harlem in Manhattan.
Yeah, he's actually got some Spanish Harlems in his Harlem, too. The one mistake King Cobra's made in his life is that he chose to stan Ozzy Osbourne and not Carlos Santana. If he would have been a fan of Carlos Santana, his whole life would be different. It'd be great.
We'll get right back into this in just a moment. We're going to put Billy on full screen.
Growing up in Spanish Harlem, living the life just like a movie star. Cobra's life would be so much better. Maria, Maria, you remind me of a West Side Story. How you guys doing tonight? Boy, you want to see my cool my cane? I've been walking around with a cane since the car accident. I feel like I'm actually an old man now, and I'm dying young. It's the worst day of my life. But I've had a really good life. So even my worst day.
So does it
Isn't
mean
that bad?
Cobes gets the Harlem Globetrotters, or is that still my meme?
Yeah, that's still your meme, Egghead. I actually started the Harem Throat Gobblers, a rival team that represents me and my sensibilities as a man. Cobra should have a threesome with Ellen's parents, don't you think, Billy? I mean, I don't know if Angie and Walt could handle that. They might do a little heart palpitation. Couldn't be that good. The Casper Bogtrotters, yeah, that's the Cobes version. You guys are wild. He should make some jerseys that are like Casper Bugtrotters, basketball jerseys, and sell those. That'd be pretty lit, actually. Use a cane when walking outside due to a disability. It feels weird. I hate it. I think I might have sciatica or something. I go through bouts where I'm almost basically can't walk. So I have the cane just to get me through sometimes. Today's been okay, but last night was horrible. And then I was fine for a couple of days before that. And I've been having to like trade out rental cars because like the first rental car they gave me was so small. I had to return the rental car today. This accident has been a serious. If there's any accident lawyers out there right now watching, and you want to represent me, it's Better Call Saul style. Maybe it's time to just get an ambulance chaser on my case. I need to do jumping jacks. All right, honey Chungo, I'll do them over your dead body. How's that sound? Would it be fucked up if you died and I had to go to your funeral just do jumping jacks? That would suck.
Billy, is that the Kane from Citizens Kane?
Yeah. How'd you know?
The Citizens Kane.
I'm George, was it George Orson Welles? I'm Orson Welles.
All right. You want to watch more of this, or do you want to do something else?
Let's hit play and see what happens.
All right.
He might say something hilarious.
Me, and furthermore, backing off is more important than getting laid.
Oh.
That's a pro tip from your boy Cobra. You want to get the chicks to notice you? Playing your cards when you know how to play them is how you do it, dude. 100.
You have to wear tactical soap.
Even if I didn't have a Harlem of fangirls, I would still back off because it's the right thing to do. And I'm tired of men in general getting a bad reputation because of the creep assholes that ruin it for my gender.
Yeah, when I went to the Netherlands, I realized that Harlem got its name from a place in the Netherlands because, New York was New Amsterdam at one point. Yeah, but they spell it with 2 A's, Haar.
Harlem?
Well, they like to double vowels in their language a lot.
So if I make like 4 or 5 wands for Etsy, I'm going to list them. And that's that. No, once I get my account out of the negative, I am fucking done. If I can't afford DoorDash for me or my friends, then it just is what it is, and you're going to have to deal with it. Like if my friends are out of groceries or they want some soda pop, and me being the caring person that I am, I'll buy my food. I'll buy my food and stuff from DoorDash to help my friends out.
St. Cobra.
Because I care. They're like, hey, man.
I'm a bleeding heart, If my friends need a soda, I'll order DoorDash for a soda for my friends.
And, and I don't mind helping because having a friend or two in this fucked up, crazy world we live in, it's nice to have friends you can hang out with and not have to worry, And one of the reasons why I like hanging out with my friends is because they don't judge me. I can take a break from social media, bullshit the breeze. Like Cobra, what have you been up to? Making wands, kicking ass, taking names?
The regular stuff.
Yeah.
Having a Harlem of women.
A Harlem.
The Harlem throat. The Harlem throat gobblers.
Check out this guy's martial arts. It kind of reminds me of someone else we know.
Don't get too far away. I was trying to keep up when you moved on. Never mind.
Man, this camera has...
Is there an earthquake right now?
Oh, no, I know.
Is he tweaking?
Michael J. Fox is holding the camera. Go Power Rangers.
It reminds me of Jared doing his karate.
This has some good stance to it, though.
Yeah, this is some kind of form or kata.
Is it Tai Chi or whatever?
Oh, it could be.
Oh, look at that. Ooh, the camera work is killing me, though.
There's a lot of... That kick would not do any damage. But... Yeah, like...
This is more of an aerobic martial art, right?
A lot of martial arts have this kind of thing in it, where it's like a routine that you try to do. I don't know what this is.
Look at those feet. How are you going to kick off those like that? The feet like that? This man's an angel.
This is the belly fu kata. Belly fu kata.
We did need a new Green Ranger.
I love...
Oh, look at those stance, that footwork.
Look at that elbow.
That
he's
natural
doing the
pivot.
The praying mantis.
Uh-oh.
This could be like some kung fu shit or something. Oh, dude. He did the Mawashi Uki.
Yeah, this guy would rip your throat out. If you ever got into a bar fight, he would, like, you talk cross to him or his woman, he would just rip out your trachea in one swoop. He'd be holding it in one hand with a canister of Pringles in the other hand, ready to go.
What is that?
If you see this guy outside of your hotel turned apartment complex, do not mess with him. Dude, if he starts doing the Pee Wee Herman...
Is there an earthquake? Oh!
Oh, fuck, it's not Michael J. Fox.
I missed the end of it. Hold on, how does he end it? Let me see how he ends it here. Does he go like that? Oh, I don't know what that was.
This guy or Jared?
This guy would knock the dick out of Jared's butthole.
This is a video that's like where he talks about his fighting style.
Alrighty. What's going on, guys?
he talks a bunch of nonsense, but there is a part where he stands up that I wanted you to see.
Doing it just
all right, here
fighting
we go.
actually, because I feel like that gives me really good leverage.
This is a guy who the only time we've ever actually heard about him sparring with someone, he was getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
And he cried about how it didn't get stopped immediately. So him like talking about, oh man, these are my strategies and everything. It's like you have no credentials whatsoever.
Yeah, when I don't have a lot of room in my fucking bedroom, so I'm just doing the sitting down. But when I throw a kick, what I'm doing is as I throw that kick,
he makes it so that his hand will get kicked into the side of his head. Like if you're holding your hand here, blocking a kick, and the kick is getting that close to your head without being stopped by the block, your hand is going to get slapped into your own head.
Which is probably better than a straight head kick.
It's better, but he shouldn't be waiting until it gets that close to his head.
This hand up, so my oh, this is kind of shitty. Let me just show you guys.
All right, let's see it. Wow. Whoa. This guy's a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
This guy says he's a bodybuilder.
He is wearing pants. Okay, good.
Okay, so as I throw the kick, my cross stance here, it's like this. So I got that hand up, right? Then I finish up with a kick.
He's winded now.
Again, like personally, I don't know anyone else that does that, but I'm sure there are some people who.
Anyway, I just wanted to kind of accent the last video with this. I think that they should study together. They could start their own martial art. Maybe Maybe get Mark Connors in on it too.
He's not allowed around kids. Jared also is not allowed around kids. Jared's probably allowed around kids, but shouldn't be.
Right. Jared hasn't actually done anything that he's been caught for that would disallow that, right?
I mean, he's done things he's been caught for that should warrant that, but for some reason the police are like, not until there's blood on the kid's hands.
Basically.
Yeah, the gutted Kung Fu Bear guy would beat the trash out of Jared easily.
Think so. All right. What is this?
I'm being microwaved right now on the number 4 bus on the way back home.
He loves Jesus.
He's being microwaved on the bus.
Uh-oh.
It's a 551 bus here, and the bus driver said that I said poison gas. I never said poison gas. I said microwaves. Now he's shutting the door on me like he doesn't care about the sonic attack that's taking place on me right now on the number 4 bus.
You're distracting me. You're going to have to get off.
Okay, so I just want to report this, and I'm going to be posting this.
Is this the same guy that was doing the Tai Chi in the parking lot? Oh.
I'm on the 551.
I don't think so.
He's over here worried
I'm
about sonic
sonically
attacks.
attacked by microwaves right now on
Maybe
this
it is.
bus.
You know what? It might be the same guy, actually.
And the driver is totally ignoring what I'm saying to him. And said that I'm saying poison gas. I never said poison gas at all. I said microwave.
My God. The white
and I don't
balance.
know why you're shaking your head and why you're just throwing it off, man. Why are you just throwing it off? Okay? I'm not crazy, man. I'm telling you about the sonic attack. Okay? This took place on New Zealand and our own people on Cuba. You know? Sonic attack.
It's a sonic attack he's trying to warn the guy about.
You fucking understand English, you fucking moron? Okay? You understand English?
God, I wish bus drivers could, like, tase people.
I said I'm fucking being attacked. I'm not fucking crazy. What?
You sound very crazy. You sound pretty crazy.
You fucking listen to English.
You know when the movie Suicide Squad, have you ever seen the Suicide Squad?
No.
Suicide Squad is a group of bad guys that have to work together to do Amanda Waller's dirty work, where she hits a kill switch that explodes their brain, explodes their head. We should have like a little switch put into people's heads after like a minor offense. The first offense, they should have a little radio thing put in their head that just gives them a forced seizure or something and drops them and shuts them up.
Do I look like I'm fucking retarded, man?
Yes.
Listen to what people are telling you. This guy's on the phone like I'm crazy because I'm reporting that what's happening
Do you know
to me.
what
My whole
cum
arm
is,
was
or would you call it that white stuff coming out?
jumping.
This is the litmus test for
this
mentally
lady right here
disabled
witnessed
people.
it. This lady right here witnessed
She's like, no, not today. Not today, Papa. Back up.
A bozo bus driver saying I said poison gas. I said sonic attack microwave. The guy acts like he can't understand English. It started on that rooftop over here on Bethel and Barrett.
This kind of shit is like the worst part of taking public transportation when you get someone like this on the bus and you're just like, oh my God, a crazy person's on the bus.
Again. With her voice of God weapon.
Voice of God weapon.
This is a record of it. Okay? And if you want to involve the...
He's kind of lucky there's not someone there that would shut him up, because there are people like that would like tell him to shut the fuck
Remember
up.
the I am a motherfucker guy? He was on the bus and some guy was like talking shit to the old man on the bus, and he gets up and he like goes in on the guy that was talking shit, knocks him out, and the woman on the bus is like, calling amber lamps.
Yes.
That's that, like that guy needs to be on every bus. Even though I think they did like a documentary on him afterwards, and he was pretty crazy himself. Maybe we could train the crazies to sit on the bus all day, and if we could just make them attack crazies that only attack other crazies,
Great
clean
idea.
up the streets.
Awesome. Get on it.
We gotta clean up these streets, Ben.
They can call for another
Ben, we gotta
bus.
clean up these streets. It's on us. We're citizens.
I'm sick of being your targeted individual.
I'm tired of being a citizen, Kane. I need to be a mayor, Kane.
I'm gonna be calling
Get
your bus
myself a
authority. Okay? I want to know who you are. Fucking bozo. Fucking what bus number are you? The number 58.
For somebody who was evading a sonic attack 4 minutes ago, you sure are pretty eager to report a bus
Now
driver.
he's a Karen. He's morphed into Karen.
I was just trying to avoid a sonic attack, but now that that's passed.
I love how he recorded himself behaving that way, and he thinks he's going to get the bus driver in trouble.
Yeah, that's usually what happens with crazy people, right?
Right, yeah.
58. This is a guy right here that says that I said poison gas. I said microwaves, man.
Who
you need
cares?
some earplugs, dude.
Earplugs? Wouldn't that make it harder to hear him?
Well, that's the earplugs are to avoid the sonic attack.
Oh, I think the earplugs are to avoid him. I think he is the sonic attack.
Maybe.
You think that's funny, man, that we're being attacked in America and got to take vaccines? You fucking prick. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Wow, glad you got away from that mean old bus driver.
I'm just trying to help him with the microwave and the sonic attacks. And don't microwave sonic food, by the way. It's barely edible hot.
I don't discuss fast food.
Fast food? No. You should definitely discuss Sonic.
Nope.
It's one of I think Sonic most equally rivals with Dairy Queen.
Don't wanna.
Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, 1 in the chat if you prefer Sonic, 2 in the chat if you prefer Dairy Queen. Ben's gonna sit this one out for many reasons.
Nope, I'm banning all fast food talk in perpetuity.
No, we need the 1 in the chat for Sonic, 2 in the chat for Dairy Queen. Everybody,
in fact, no more food talk, period.
It looks like Sonic is winning. Sonic is definitely winning in the fan chat, the pay chat. Pleb chat is a little more even.
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
I have IBS, so I know a thing or two about poison gas.
Oh.
Now, we didn't see who that was from. Did you see who that was from, Ben?
Billy was short and Ben was tall. 2 hosts, on the mic, entertaining all. They met one day, on a podcast show, and decided to co-host, and make it grow. Billy would stand on his toes to reach, but Ben would help him, without a screech.
That was fucking stupid.
What'd that have to do with Dustin Diamond?
T. King, sorry about your IBS. That's terrible.
Yeah.
And Totes Not Zoe, I Totes think that was the cringiest shit I've ever seen. If people send $5 to do cringe
Ben
poetry
would read for hours, without
Oh
a
my
break,
God.
while Billy would fatting around, for goodness sake.
Oh my God.
Short Billy and Tall Ben, a perfect pair. Their podcast was a hit, beyond compare. So tune in, and listen, you'll see, Ben and Billy, only on...
Is this a limerick?
That would not be a limerick, no. That would just be a straight line for line poem. A limerick is rhyme, secondary rhyme, secondary rhyme, right? Once a man from Nantucket, dick so long you suck it. If he said with a grin, wife of a chin, my ear was a pussy, I'd fuck it.
Yeah.
So 2 and then 2 and then a third.
I see.
The third rhymes with the first 2.
Did you hear that Shadi got banned from Twitch and she
What was
cried?
it? Shanny?
Yeah, Shadley.
Oh, they said shabby, like Shabisky.
Oh, no.
What did Shabisky? Shabisky just got back on Twitch. I heard.
Yeah, he did. He's back on.
DP's not censors a donation. I think the audio cuts out at a certain moment.
Hey guys.
Okay, I'm putting my hoodies down. I don't want to look like Rev.
It's Rev. I have horrible news for you. I have absolutely, really, really horrible, devastating, world-ending news for you.
Don't tell me Shanny finally gave birth to that horse.
I guess something happened last night in stream.
I think Shanny was streaming and like she was doing a sleep stream and I think like her whole ass like popped out while she was sleep streaming or something. This is what I heard.
There must have been a lot of farts during that sleep stream.
And then people like mass flagged it on Twitch. I think that's what might have happened.
Shanny got a notification in her email that she's indefinitely suspended on Twitch.
No, all she has to do is conduct a personal investigation, clear herself of the charges, then she can come back to OTK.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just wow. This. So she got she's indefinitely suspended on Twitch. She wanted me to let you know that she is not coming back ever.
Good. She's suspended.
Anywhere.
Bye.
I don't know what to say, guys. We both were really working on this, and this was a mistake. Maybe we can make an appeal because this was a mistake or something. I don't know.
Her ass was just like live streaming for hours on Twitch.
The ass took over.
the ass, yeah.
So
the Shanny.
The ass crack
Shanny's
was like-
indefinitely suspended on Twitch. God bless you. Bye, guys. Just gonna let people come in.
What a great camera angle. This is similar to the video where he told her he would shoot her. Remember that?
Just keep playing the ceiling fan.
Hey, naked manhole.
What?
Hey, Christina. Was somebody got someone from, I guess, Carrie's crew? Jesus Christ, 91 in here already. How you doing?
91.
Shut up and tell the story.
Apparently what happened
91, would you talk to the ops for me?
Somebody from Carrie's crew got a screenshot of apparently a little bit too much skin showing on Shanny in the stream while we were sleeping. It's not a private part. What Dragnot told me is that it was some thigh meat. It was just thigh meat. If that's the case, then that is not
Shanny's thigh meat.
There was some thigh meat, a little bit of blowhole was showing.
Considered nudity on Twitch, and this is, of course, BS false flag crap. And judging from what I'm hearing, it's Carrie's crew, and this was deliberately done. This is what Dragnot said, that there's new folks that came in that wanted that review us too, and this was an effort to get us.
Twitch actually took the channel down because they were worried that the body was going to explode soon.
Carrie wants to lose her content because she can't take a joke. Yeah, that's
Willie
probably
says,
it.
how did Shanny land like 2 men half her size? Because they're pathetic men. They're horrible fucking men. You could have horrible men if you want, no matter how nasty you are. Like honestly, if you're nasty, you're gonna have more availability because the normal people won't fuck around with other nasties. But if you're all fucking nasty, you can pretty much dive in whatever nasty ass puddle you want when you're in the nasty gene pool.
Janice. Yeah. Shanny tried to appeal it. She put an appeal in, so we'll see what happens. Hey, Tragic. Yeah, go on Rumble. Yeah, we've had suggestions like that already. Yeah, she's complete. That's, you need to understand. Like, it was Nick Geek Out. Why do these people listen to these? I just don't get it.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, sleep stream. We can't do that, obviously.
You can't let nude pieces pop out.
Against TOS, please. Exactly. That's right. That's right.
I like how this
Shanny
is
will be back.
like
I don't know. I have man.
I don't believe that they are making like a lot of money doing this shit.
No, they're not, but they're making, some money. People send them bags of Wendy's. When you got nothing, something is more than it is to most people. Like most people would have to get a fucking job, right?
This is probably going to be my only video on here.
Yeah, supposedly she was done, but here she is making a video.
I will say the world makes me forced to live. See, I'm not allowed.
Is this a suicide note?
To live and thrive in this world. I'm not allowed to enjoy my life. I'm not allowed to.
Did she not enjoy her life when they were just like blowing through $750,000 in a couple years?
Would have been a good thing to enjoy your life while spending all that money.
Right.
Being miserable doing it might explain why the house was covered in dog shit everywhere.
And the cops were there like arresting people.
It could explain why they were so miserable.
Have a life without pain, sorrow, and heartache.
This is all the result of a Twitch ban.
I guess her body failed her and allowed her massive butt cheeks to flop out.
There's the screenshot
during
right
the stream.
Right there.
Looks like she's got a mild case of T-Bob face.
Bitter beer face. Seth looks, you know it.
If euthanasia was legal.
It is legal, but only for like terminally ill people.
I bet you Shanny could make a good case if she went into the office.
No, she couldn't.
There's actually the requirements for assisted suicide. I believe BPD is on there now.
Anyway,
it's like crazy how many things are on there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes.
The worst?
There's the worst.
Durst, the
Remember
worst.
this guy?
Yeah.
Durst, the worst.
Durst, the worst.
Oh, Durst the worst.
Durst is the worst.
Durst 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 the worst.
Based Ivan Provorov, fucking NHL player who's actually refusing to wear some gay rainbow jersey at the behest of the NHL because everything is global homo now. Let's hear his reasoning for not wanting to fucking wear that.
What exactly do you think made this guy like so crotchety?
I mean, he sucks at life. He's got no other thing to grasp onto. Nobody else wants to live in the negative zone like these people do. So they have free space to open their arms and be, fruitful in a realm that nobody else cares about. This is trash people doing trash things, and they have all the freedom in the world to do it because everybody else is too busy living their fucking lives and to complain about every little goddamn thing they can't do to fix on their own.
That bullshit as if you need a good reason, but let's check it out. He's coming under fire. The NHL is coming under fire by the shitlib woke activist contingent, the agitator activist contingent, the well-financed by small hat, big nose contingent.
Oh, yeah?
He's coming under fire from these folks. Let's see why. Let's check out what he had to say.
I respect everybody's choices. My choice is to stay true to myself and my religion.
Based.
That's all I'm gonna say. If you have any hockey questions, I would answer those.
I don't know if this guy is on Durst the Worst side. He just doesn't like the rainbow shit, so he's not wearing that. But I don't think he's like anti-Semitic, like talking about the noses and the little hats and stuff like that. So I don't think this guy is on your side.
Russian Orthodox.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he looks like he has a Russian name, so yeah. Probably Russian Orthodox.
Very based, very Chad. As if
It's
you need
actually not really based if you're from Russia. Is it illegal to be gay in Russia?
I don't know about that, but I know most people are Russian Orthodox, you know. It's a very religious country.
They're very anti-gay in Russia.
Yeah, I don't know if it's illegal, but I know for sure that, they're anti-gay.
Reason to not want to be forced to get behind some crazy far-left child grooming agenda like that. That's at this point, that's what the rainbow flag signifies. The rainbow black power fist. It signifies arson, looting, attacking white people, and grooming little kids to be gay, trannies. Like, that's exactly what it fucking signifies. And if we lived in a...
He's just, like, spouting off all the talking points. He trained himself.
Sane, rational country, dude would just be able to say that. Like, I don't want to sign off on grooming kids. You know, I don't want to get behind that. That's fucking creepazoid shit. But yeah, you got these other influencers.
Can somebody explain to me, as a gay man or a gay woman, what you personally get from requiring somebody who doesn't agree with being gay to validate your sexuality? The NHL had like...
I mean, obviously they gain money. They're demanding a bunch of money, right? They're trying to sue the NHL for millions of dollars. They're trying to, like, obviously get dude fired. I mean, it's a power move, obviously. The entire gay movement, as a movement, is just a power move by, oy vey, I want the who. Because they're members of NAMBLA, and they want to normalize touching kids.
Dude, you're just playing a character now. There's no way. Like, to some degree, either you've, like, convinced yourself this is really you, or you know that you're just, like, playing some kind of fucking stereotypical character.
I don't know. People really hold on to this stuff. They really clutch their pearls thinking they're saving the kids by not wearing a fucking rainbow on a jersey or something.
And it's an encroachment. You know, it's an incremental...
This is just Fuentes talking points. That's all this guy is, a hanger-oner of Nick Fuentes' balls.
Encroachment into that territory. 15 years ago, it was, well, two gay guys just want the privacy in their own bedrooms to get married, blah, blah, blah. And now it's child drag shows. Now it's, you know, putting overtly gay...
Child drag shows?
Sexual content in kids' TV shows. What do you mean? What do you mean, what do they gain? It's a pedo movement, and it's a money...
I feel like shit was a lot more sexualized, you know, 10, 20 years ago than it is now. I feel like that's been toned down a whole lot.
I think 20 years ago, the heterosexuals were fighting for their public performance of sexuality, and now we have it. We can fuck in public if we want as heterosexuals.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's just we have to get where everybody else can fuck in public too. That's progress.
And power and political grab.
Like a Pride night or whatever. I don't know. I don't really watch sports. And one of the players sat out of warm-ups because they were required to wear a Pride jersey. And as you can imagine, the Alphabet Mafia is freaking out because, God forbid, somebody doesn't agree with us. This is something that needs to be addressed in our community. The fact that we have this...
thinks about gay sex more than people like this. Not even gay people.
Like, I literally did, like... If he doesn't want to wear something, it's up to him to wear it. Like, I think that's fine if for him to choose what he doesn't want to wear. if he, for whatever reason, but I don't think he's like part of this, you know, JQ shit just because he doesn't want to wear a jersey.
Yeah, but if somebody does one thing that these guys agree with, they're going to need to talk about it.
Talk about it and pretend like that reinforces their beliefs.
Of course, yeah. That's the echo chamber of all this bullshit. All fundamentalists in every angle have to pick at little things that stand out and make big, grandiose bullshit fucking arguments about it. Like the goddamn M&Ms. The shape of an M&M being too feminine or too... this M&M is a fat M&M. They want to sexualize fat women in M&Ms.
Incessant need for validation shows that we're not actually secure in who we are. We don't need a Pride
of course
night
not.
or a Pride month, okay? Just live.
Dude, of course you're not fucking secure in who you are. Dude, most of you are like that because of some sort of traumatic event in your childhood, be it with a pastor or like a sleazy uncle or an abusive father or something like that, step-parents, whatever, usually in a sexually abusive nature. That's why, of course. So you're insecure in who you are because who you are is inherently like a wire crossed. So why do we need validation? Why?
And you're probably a date rapist because of something that you were told when you were a kid that allowed you to disregard consent.
What do we gain? Come on, you know that. This gay, what is this? Is he a gay against groomer? This guy, hashtag gay Republican. Yeah, like that's not a grift also. Dude, please. Like, Republicans don't need permission from faggots to oppose the gay agenda. Like, we don't... Nobody does.
Sorry, you're going to have to get my permission as King Gay.
Okay? Just like, you know, if you want to oppose BLM, you don't need, like, a black woman, a black grifter like Candace Owens' fucking permission to do that either. You don't fucking need permission. It's just fucking rational to oppose these groups because they're violent, big-nose-funded insurrectionist groups. And they're violent... extortion rackets. That's what they are. What else
Live your life, be happy with who you are, and stop trying so hard to garner validation from people who are not
Yeah, we getting fabulous, I guess. But yeah, they're calling for this dude's head because he's Russian Orthodox and based in Chad, and he just says, yeah,
I like how this gay guy was like trying to make Durst's argument for him, and he's got to gay bash him anyways. This guy's over here saying we shouldn't force people to wear our rainbow attire, you know. We should just be confident in who we are ourselves. We don't have to push it on other people. And Durst's like, oh, this guy's too gay. He just makes fun of how gay he is. It's like,
right.
You're such a fucking imbecile.
It's kind of the T-Bob where like he's always thinking about gay shit. So
Yeah.
you have to wonder why the existence of gay shit is on his mind.
Well, I mean, you can only wonder for so long. People who think about gay stuff that much are just closet gay. Like there's no gay. Like was it Seth Looks who said gay people don't think about this gay stuff as much as these guys do? I don't know if that's true. I know gay people are constantly thinking about gay stuff.
Participate in
They
something that's
love
against
it.
my religion. He's even conciliatory toward them, but they still want
These
him
guys probably
dead.
think about other things they hate than just gays, you know?
Listen to what these fuckers say on the NHL, dude. Again, it's like it went from 15 years ago, it went from gays just want privacy in their own bedroom to get married and be just like anybody else to you will bake the cake to you will allow child transgender drag shows.
He's making it sound like there's like the children that are in drag at the shows. He's positioning that in a very misleading way.
Took a handful of M&Ms in my mouth, and I realized one of them was a tran M&M. Spit the whole thing out. Not eating M&Ms ever again. Just Reese's Pieces, and they're traditional, non-homo colors like brown, orange, yellow, the pee-pee poo-poo colors.
We will, sue your company, and you will pay millions of dollars, and you will get fired, and you will starve to death because you won't participate in this in a compulsory fashion. Like, listen to what this fucking psycho has to say.
And get on a plane any day he wants and go back to a place where he feels more comfortable, take less money, and get on with his life that way. If it's that problematic for him. And
Well, I don't know if it's in his contract that he had to do that kind of shit or not. I don't know. So, like, Yeah, if it was like an optional thing, he has the right to not do it. He has the right to not do it anyway, but as far as it being his job, I don't know if he was supposed to do that, and he might face shit for that, but I don't know.
Maybe he could do like a sensitivity training thing and go to one of those drag queen library book readings, and he could sit down and they could read him a book about how they don't give a fuck if he's wearing their flag or not.
Been in North America for a long time. He played in the Western Hockey League.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people from Eastern Europe and like Northern Europe that play pro hockey. So
for many years.
It's not like based in Chad if you just grow up in a place where most people are Russian Orthodox, like Russia.
So based, this guy from Iran, he goes around beating up gay people. So based.
To maybe assimilate into his group of teammates and in the community and here in this country. That's okay. Listen, you can feel any way you want. But the beauty is, if it bothers you that much, there's always a chance to leave. Go back where you feel.
Go back to your own country. Wasn't that the looked down upon before? When we were like, go back,
I don't agree with that.
Go back to where you came from.
Yeah, he doesn't have to go back to where he came from. Now, if that's like a condition of his job that he didn't adhere to, then that's one thing. But if he still plays and there was no consequences, then that was like an optional thing, and he chose not to do it. People shouldn't have to be forced to do things that are optional.
I understand there's a conflict of sorts going on over there. Maybe get involved. So, and Ivan Provorov can get on.
What the hell?
So what's happening on Durst the Worst page here? Trans women is the top trending for what Durst the Worst looks for. P Diddy with spelled P-E-E like piss.
P Diddy.
Is he being outed for what
and then
they're
Brett
recommending?
Favre?
I mean Brett Favre. Who knows?
Hold on, is it Favre? I can't read it because it's small on my screen.
It's Favre.
Doesn't
That's how
the
it's
R
spelled,
come
I'm
before the
pretty
V?
I don't think so.
It's Favre?
I think it's spelled Favre, yeah. But
and then
pronounced Favre.
Siam Paragon CNY 2023. I don't know what that is.
Chinese New Year. The Siam
okay.
Paragon Chinese New Year 2023.
Oh, okay.
Might have to do with the shooting. I'm not sure.
That is interesting. But yeah, because that does, like, your search history does influence the trending.
Yeah, so no wonder this guy's looking at all the weird, kinky stuff on the internet. It's being recommended to him because he searches trans women in Puff Daddy piss videos.
In a war because you don't want to be gay. What the fuck, dude? So yeah, this stuff is compulsory now. This gay shit is compulsory. Like, again, the slippery slope in this fashion is real. It went from Allen Ginsberg in the 1950s and 60s, the progenitor of the gay movement, open member of NAMBLA, promoting this stuff, to they just want to get married, to, like privacy of their own bedroom, to child drag shows, to you will wear this gay rainbow shirt or not have a job, or you can just go back.
Did he get fired? Or, I don't know the story, so I'd have to look it up, but I don't think it's been mentioned that he was fired. People are talking trash and saying he should leave the country, which I don't agree with.
They just want something to complain about and further divide the population over.
Right.
The majority of people in America are too broke to give a fuck about any of this shit.
Yeah.
Literally living paycheck to paycheck. Can't stop to worry about what bathroom they're peeing in. They gotta go to work. They got piss in bottles while they deliver Amazon packages.
Not just that, but like working in the warehouse, they're peeing in bottles too, because they don't get bathroom breaks. Basically, the time it takes to get to the bathroom and then back to where you're supposed to work again takes almost your whole break.
Amazon needs to give you diapers.
Back to your own country. This shit is fucking insane. If you're on the left, you are irredeemable as a human being. You are less than cockroach shit. You are not a person worthy of rights. You're just what? You are to be opposed at all costs.
When your side is that the other side doesn't deserve rights, you've already lost. Like, you're just
that's the fundamentalist end of all of them, though, right? Like on the left, they're like, if you are a conservative, then you support Hitler and you want to kill babies at the border, and I can't accept that. You don't deserve rights.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right. So, as many of you know, tomorrow, Actual Mania, Regal Tussle, 23 competitors will face off head to head live, and the winner will get a chance at the title of their choice coming up in April at Actual Mania. So, I'm excited.
Sponsored by Tactical Soap.
We should get a Tactical Soap affiliate link. That would be great. I
That's
should do
most
that.
definitely what's up.
I have a few promos leading into tomorrow. And yeah, everyone has until the end of the day tonight to get their submissions in. Most people have theirs in. I've seen them come in. I've started building the playlist and everything, so it's on now. Let's check out some of these promos here.
Hey yo, it's the whole effing show, Honest Red, and I'm here to issue a very special challenge. About around New Year's, I started getting messages from Ben Pie asking me, am I gonna be joining the Regal Tussle? When am I coming back to Actual Mania? I've got interesting match ideas for you. And to that I say, slow your roll, Daddy-O, because way back when you booked me against Marshall Mathers IV, I said that if you weren't gonna book me in interesting matches or use me in an interesting way, that I might get bored because my time is in high demand. Then you forced me to take a month break against my will. So now I've moved on to other hobbies, I'm doing things to better my life, and suddenly there's all this pressure to come back as soon as possible. And I have to say, that sounds great to me. I want to come back to Actual Mania, but I also want to have interesting matches. So as I said, New Year's night, I come home from a very profitable night working at the bar, and what do I see but Ben Pie sitting in voice chat, reliving his glory days, playing music videos like a guy nearing his 50s would often do. And when I go in there,
I'm only
all
41. What do you mean nearing my 50s?
Close to
Pie
the
wants to
50s
talk
to
about
20s.
is how he's
Sure.
more of a native than I am. So this challenge is for you, Ben Pie, because I know and you know you're not going to defend your title at the next pay-per-view
course
against
not.
Simple Country, even though that's what you should do.
Well, if
so
he
at
wins, I
HOV
will.
Lane, my challenge is me versus you. You put that title on the line, and let's have a first people's blood match. The person that can prove that they are the most Native American wins the match. Come on, Ben Pie.
Well, obviously, I was just talking bullshit, and I've had a DNA test, and I'm not Native American at all.
So now
People used to troll me.
Now that the title's on the line, you want to back out.
Well, I never challenged him
Show
to this.
people like Shit Biscuit how to stand by your word and fall at my hand. Do you have the guts to face me in a first people's blood match, Ben? Or are you gonna run and hide and defend your title against some fly-by-night, Actual Mania nobody?
Whoa. Well, I mean, whoever... Hey, you know, whoever wins tomorrow, they're going to get their shot. They're going to get their shot, and maybe between then and now, someone else will get their shot. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Interesting match. I don't think it's an interesting match for me to prove that I'm not Native American, because I'm not. You know, at all. People used to troll me and say that I look Native American, and people like even did some memes, made me look like fucking like Chief Wahoo from the Cleveland Indians mascot shit back in the day. So that's what I was joking about. I am not Native American at all. At all. Let's see. Who else we got?
He's a sweet boy.
You're the most honest in your sleep talk.
And it's the cold.
You must find the black peasant. You must find it.
The Book of D. You must find the Book of D.
I want to point out that during the pre-show, we did discuss a lot about Actual Mania. So if you guys want to hear that, you should download the audio version of the show and listen to it. It'll be up within the next 24 hours. So you make sure to get that.
Man, I keep finding these books, but it's not the right book. I had a weird dream about this Book of D that I need to find that's going to help me get rid of Kuro. Luckily, that mask has to sleep, because if it didn't, I wouldn't be able to drink my coffee.
Mail time.
Here's the mail that never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to well.
Yeah. Is that the Book of D?
What is this? Is this what I think it is? The book I'm looking for. Okay. Yes. It's just like from my dream.
Oh no.
It's an ancient weeaboo.
It'll
take me a while to decipher this, but I think I'm getting to the bottom of this mystery. Appreciate it.
Watch from the shadow as you hear me bustle, while I possess this body that's full of muscle. No matter how hard you try to hustle, it will be Kuro the one to win the tussle.
Whoa. I almost kind of wish Kuro and Dr. Gas Mask would go head to head. Those two, they're kind of both got that creepy edge to them.
I don't know. I don't know about any of this. Big Diesel's a very sweet boy. I worry about him in that mask.
You know, everyone always talks about, their New Year's resolutions and their New Year's changes and what they're going to do to themselves, before themselves, to better themselves in the new year. What they're going to do differently for the new year. I pretty much told myself what I'm going to be doing December 31st of last year. And it's simply this. It all starts with now. My New Year's resolution is this. I'm going to be the greatest Actual Mania competitor that has ever competed in Actual Mania. And it all starts by winning the Regal Tussle tomorrow. It all starts with that. Because once I win that competition, that tussle, that gives me the opportunity to go to Actual Mania and compete for a world championship. And I've already picked out who I want to face. Ben,
everyone's gunning for the champ. Everyone's trying to take the champ down, but first you got to get through one another.
It's no surprise
They
I'm
wouldn't be
already
gunning
coming
for the
you
champ.
for that championship.
They didn't think they could
I'm
take
coming
him.
for the World Heavyweight Championship when I win the Regal Tussle.
It's like that string of Royal Rumbles where the winners never went after Brock Lesnar when he had the title. They'd go for Rey Mysterio.
Every journey has a starting point. Every story has a starting point, and this year, tomorrow night, January 27th.
Maybe someone else will win and they'll come and take your title instead, Egghead.
The beginning.
Maybe they want your Cringerweight title instead, the one that I never lost, by the way.
Become the greatest.
All I didn't put up a picture of a fucking e-girl, and the commissioner stripped me of the Cringerweight title, and now you have it. Paper champion.
You know, Egghead and Star Spangled Luchador are some of the only actual Mania competitors that haven't called out Egghead. I wonder if the Star Spangled Luchador is Egghead.
All time. It will happen. I guarantee you that.
Oh man. Holy shat. That's something. Yeah, that's the last of the promos. So we'll see what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm excited. There's a lot of surprises around the corner that some people probably won't see them coming. I'm excited.
Hollow Queen in the chat.
And no one, I think the only one person has revealed their entry number, and that was Simple Country that has number 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited. Sign up, patreon.com/DP to see it tomorrow. Pre-show starts at 4 p.m. Pacific. Check it out. All right.
This hobo does have beautiful eyes.
Hobo.
Chocolate Chuck.
How about?
Egghead is the most gorgeous hobo.
But we understand what this is. It's not that it's actually going to offset emissions. Okay, the level of reduction is infinitesimal, but they're trying to recruit.
So there's like an eco mode for Xbox, right? And Fox News is saying that it's like a left-wing agenda.
That's what they're suggesting, yeah.
Okay. I mean, like most computers have an eco mode so that your electric bill doesn't go up unnecessarily for like running something at normal, like at a normal level.
Your kids into climate politics at an earlier age. Make them climate conscious now.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. You're right. They're going after the children.
Of course they are. But again, what's
somebody please think of the children. Leave the Xbox on all day long. Think of the children.
Yeah, I wasn't even aware of this. I feel like they're running out of things to complain about.
Well, for most of its history as a company, Mars
Here's the thing you were talking about, the candy.
Inc. was known for making candy, Milky Way, Skittles, Snickers, and most famously M&Ms, which they claim melted in your mouth but not in your hand. But over time, churning out delicious and highly lucrative calorie bombs was not enough for Mars. Its executives wanted to be Starbucks. Sure, our product is unhealthy, but we're woke, so please don't notice. So in its ad campaigns, Mars set about making its M&M characters as unattractive as possible because when you're intentionally repulsive, it's clear you've got the right politics. So the green M&M lost her sexy boots, the brown M&M her stiletto heels. The orange M&M, meanwhile, became a poster boy for the mental health crisis and would henceforth, quote, acknowledge and embrace his anxiety because America badly needs more neurotic candy. Then late last year, Mars went further. The company added obese and distinctly frumpy lesbian.
They made a big, fat, purple female M&M. That big,
frumpy lesbian M&M.
Wait, she's just an almond M&M. All the almond M&Ms are shaped like that. They're not obese. They're candy. There's a fucking almond in her belly. You jerk off.
M&Ms to promote, quote, feminism and body positivity. In other words, explained the Mars Corporation, it's good to be fat. Have some more M&Ms. Well, we reported on this at the time and pledged a deeper investigation into it. But before we could complete our investigation...
If you guys miss sexy M&Ms, here's what you should do. Put a bag of M&Ms in the microwave for about 9 seconds. Pull them out, get a big fistful, and just grind the melty into your peat, okay? That's about as sexy as M&Ms get. Give yourself an M&M rub and tug.
Mars announced that it's suspending its ad campaign. a chocolate
Warmed
vendor
M&M.
promoting obesity was just too shameless even by modern standards. But at CNN, they were infuriated by the news. News anchors who have not had a carb since the Bush administration became hysterical as they defended Mars's pro-fatness campaign. CNN political analyst and notably unhappy person Kirsten Powers attacked this show for our, quote, misogynist, anti-trans, fat-phobic garbage rhetoric. Congressman Richie Torres of New York did the same. So did Bloomberg and Forbes and the New York Times. And it made you wonder if all these people are secretly being...
There's another thing where I feel like they're running out of things to complain about, so they're searching like really hard for something to be mad about.
I've heard, and I don't know if this is going to actually go through, but I'm on a lot of candy snack message boards, and they're saying they're going to change the M&Ms from M&Ms. The whole name's going to change to MTF. It's for male to female.
To flack for corporate America. Probably not.
MTFs instead.
They just can't stand the idea that candy
should be a contender for the Cringerweight Championship.
I mean, he is cringy.
Isn't political.
Oh, by the way, I did miss a promo that I'm going to play now.
Throw.
This guy.
Where are you?
This is Billy's favorite.
Troll. Where are you?
Is this Troll 2?
You are not here. Should be. Troll. Troll. Troll.
Is someone getting whipped?
I think Thrall might actually. I'm pretty sure this necromancer fella moved into Von Helton's old trailer.
What is going on here?
So he might be beating Von Helton on the porch right now.
It appears this machine is recording.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Perhaps I will check it.
Jenny says they don't have Smarties in the U.S. Sounds like a human rights violation.
No, we have
do
Smarties.
Smarties.
They're just different. Like this is this person Canadian?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, Smarties in Canada are almost like M&Ms.
Yes. So explain to them what Smarties in the U.S. are.
They're like little, like chalky, like sugary.
Yeah, they're pastel colored.
Yeah, they're chalky, right?
Sugar candies. They're chalky and they come in a roll, and you unroll them and you eat them. They're like sweet tart kind of things.
Kind of, yeah.
Chocolate Chuck says Smarties are rockets. Jenny says I'm Swedish. Ah, okay. Yeah, they give Smarties in UK, right? They're all over the place.
Oh no! Oh no!
The traditional M&M style Smarties.
Yeah, so there's that. That's where we're at now.
Smarties are sugar pills, basically, in America.
Sugar pills.
We're going to have to pull up Smarties for the kids because they won't be able to tell. This is a Smartie, guys. For those of you outside of the United States. If I can just get the fucking...
They come in like a... Oh, I found some.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, hold on. I'm pulling them up. They come in like a plastic tube, like wrapper tube thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. Smarties.
These are terrible treats, to be honest.
They're not really good.
I think they come from a time when there wasn't a lot of competition. These things, I know Nico wafers are
I've had those
similar.
before too.
They're a little flatter and a little.
Aren't those like minty a little bit?
They have chocolate ones. They have the other ones are probably minty. And they call those rockets in other countries. So your rockets are our Smarties.
They also call arugula rocket.
Yeah, in Australia.
In the UK, in like most places,
And
most
you know what they
English-speaking
call
places.
You know what they call bell peppers?
Not right. No,
Capsicum.
Yeah.
Capsicum. They call it capsicum.
I knew someone from Australia, and they called raisins sultanas.
Got to get those sultanas. Nico wafers are the same stuff as the little hearts you get around Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah, that's way more accurate than the American Smarties. You know, Ben, we're getting dangerously close to a candy, highly politicized candy war right now.
I don't want that.
We might have to back away from the candy like we did the fast food.
Yeah, no, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that.
Seth looks already bringing up the Royale with cheese. We can't go there, Seth.
No, stop.
This is a.
I'm trying not to get overly political, okay?
Capsicum. This is an extreme alt-right podcast. We can't talk about fast food.
Exactly.
Or candy.
What is this?
It's called the Hype House, a mansion where popular TikTok stars lived and performed wacky stunts. But the owner of the property is not happy, claiming the antics destroyed his.
What they do? Like fill a super soaker full of gasoline and like put a lit candle at the end.
I think
of it?
that was actually a flamethrower. Didn't Elon Musk give out flamethrowers for a while?
How'd you like to have these guys renting your house? Oh, no! Yep, that.
Oh my God.
That might have been the Elon Musk flamethrower.
Yeah.
Really is a flamethrower. It's one crazy stunt after another.
Oh
and
my
it's all
God.
taking place in a $10 million mansion.
I'm sure they put down some kind of security deposit.
I'm sure it wasn't enough.
I don't know.
These out-of-control videos
Depends
were
on what
shot
kind
by
of
some
revenue this
popular
show is bringing in.
social media personalities who lived in Hype House, which has 21 million followers on TikTok. It's so popular, Netflix created its own version. But now those wild stunts are triggering a lawsuit against some of the tenants by the owner of this spectacular
It's so
10-bedroom
popular,
home.
Netflix copied it.
Where Hype House was shot. He claims the house sustained $300,000 in damage when the social media personalities were living here.
They ruined the floors. They had go-karts in the house, and they were racing
Oh
go-karts.
my God. Businessman Danny Fitzgerald says he's appalled at what happened inside his beautiful home.
Broken tile here, broken tile here, broken tile here.
In this video, he shows off the damage he says he found.
There's so many broken tiles. I don't know what we're going to do here. I don't know how this happened. The control panels are broken, both of them. They rented my house just to destroy it, I think. Thank God the house didn't burn down. Thank God the mountain didn't burn down. And thank God no one got hurt.
It's probably not a good idea in the house.
American Idol fans may recognize the mansion. It's where the finalists lived during early seasons of the show.
Oh, wow. Wow. Crazy.
No way.
Blake Lewis lived there, guys. Sanjaya. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I saw this today and it kind of made me chuckle. Here it is.
It is Gasparilla season, and we now know the styling and profiling nature boy himself, Ric Flair, will lead this weekend's parade of pirates.
He's a grand marshal of a parade.
I was waiting for it.
He's a
the
grand
WWE
wizard
Hall of
of
Famer and Tampa resident will serve as the parade's grand marshal. He will be joined by the Gasparilla honorary community hero, Sergeant Major Matt Parrish, who is a Green Beret.
Together, they will lead more than 95 parade floats, 50 crews, 7 marching bands, and the infamous Ye Mystic crew of Gasparilla for Saturday's Pirate Fest. Hundreds of thousands are, of course, expected to attend the big event.
Well, make that hundreds of thousands in one. I'm going to Gasparilla this weekend.
Fun times. Yeah, in Tampa. Yeah, you can check out Hogan's restaurant and his a lot of the old wrestlers live in Tampa.
Ric Flair's going to be there.
He lives in Tampa. They all live down there. It's weird.
In Gasparilla. I wonder, they stop in Tampa pretty often for WCW Nitro, didn't they?
Yeah.
I wonder if that was just like they booked that.
This is the
place
Tampa
there.
news right here.
Does Jericho live in Tampa as well? I know he's in Florida.
Yeah, I
guy.
think so. I think they all kind of live. Yeah.
What's up with Tampa? Where it's
in
the
wrestlers,
spot?
and then you know, the WWE Performance Center is in Florida too. It's not in Tampa,
Yeah,
but
is it in Orlando?
It's at Full Sail. I think it might be. It's funny that it's on a university campus, Full Sail University.
Yeah, because they send the kids through Full Sail to work on the shows there, the production.
Yeah.
And then they hire them out of there too.
Yeah, it's
You get
actually a
work
good
out
deal. When I was in my early 20s and I was going to college, I knew some people that went to Full Sail for like graphic, for like animation and that kind of shit. It's in Winter Park, Florida, wherever that is.
Yeah, it's got to be near somewhere bigger.
Yeah.
Wrestlers love Florida for the taxes and convenient airports, and the governor will look the other way if you get caught doing some dirty shit. Florida is a handshake state where if you have enough money, they'll give you a handshake instead of a prison sentence. The Orlando area. Yeah, I figured Winter Park was in the Orlando area.
Yeah. So let's check out.
If anybody lives in the Tampa Bay area, see you at the Gasparilla Fest. I'm not actually going.
I'm going to make a potty run.
Winter Park is right next to Orlando. Thank you, Love Parrot Lord.
That makes sense.
Wrestlers love Florida for the cocaine. Yeah, that's probably a good reason too. If you guys ever party in Florida, you party in Miami, it's dirty. You party in Fort Lauderdale, it's dirty. You party in Orlando, it's dirty. You party in Tampa, it's dirty. You party in Key West, it's dirty. That's the appeal of Florida. You get dirty. Dirty dog. The pirate used to violently hurl candy at kids in the 80s. The kids need to learn. We had pirates here at the Seattle parades when I was a kid growing up. There'd always be these fucking fat drunk dudes running around with bandanas and pantaloons, chucking candy and stickers at us. It was cool. Bath salts are mandatory in Florida. Full screen Billy, look at the face of a sweet boy. My lips are rather chapped. I've been incapable of carrying water from Costco. So I've been getting enough water. Because my back's been bad since the accident. So I can't carry a 40-pack of Costco water. I have to go and buy a manageable amount of water that I can carry in one hand while using a cane in the other. I'm an old-ass broken man. That's why my lips are chapped. For you kids watching at home. Am I a fan of Clive Barker? Not necessarily, no.
I remember Lord of Illusions. That was pretty cool.
I couldn't name one Clive Barker thing.
Yeah. Where did they come?
Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, why do I not know? And I was like, oh yeah, Hellraiser. Yeah, I'm not a big Hellraiser fan. I know people who are, and I think they're Cenobites. That's what they are, the Hellraisers, and they all get released from like a puzzle box. I think that's the extent of my Hellraiser knowledge.
Cenobites sounds like something that Cinnabon would sell, like little, like bite-sized cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, and then you bite into it, and it's a fucking puzzle box, and
And you go to hell.
Spikes come out of it, and you got to fight a fucking hellbreed.
Yeah. Damn, it sounded delicious at first, but sounds like not really that good.
My favorite horror movie, I don't know if it's changed recently, But I really like Cabin in the Woods. I thought Cabin in the Woods was really good. I'm trying to think if anything's came out recently that surpassed that.
Would you like a Cinnabite?
No.
No?
Cinnabites will fuck you up.
Take you to hell. Take you to hell.
They sell Cinnabites at Taco Bell. It's true. They're little tiny taco poppers or whatever the fuck they are.
So
little Cinnabon poppers.
We have a pre-show tomorrow. Then we do the private show. And then we'll be back again on Saturday. I ask for one last final tip train. I've got one video left to play. If we can hit this final tip train, and then we will see all of you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific. 4 p.m. Pacific tomorrow for the pre-show. And then by 5 o'clock, possibly earlier, we'll be starting the Regal Tussle. And you won't want to miss it. You should be there live. Be there live. No post-show tonight. I got to get everything ready for the Regal Tussle tonight. I'm going to have that ready to go for tomorrow. I have to do a pre-show, too. Anything you want us to cover on the pre-show? Because normally on the pre-show it helps for us to have like a topic for the thumbnail and everything. Throw it into content or its appropriate thing in the Discord.
I have not seen Bone Tomahawk, Cheech Wizard. I would like to watch it. I haven't seen the was it Cell Block 99 or whatever from the same director, but I did see Dragged Across Concrete, which I thought was hilarious. Hilarious.
We've got this guy.
Individual situation. Check out the beautiful asshole.
I tried to go see Puss in Boots, but when I got to the theater, all the seats were full, and I didn't want to sit on the side because of my neck, the whiplash I had. I didn't want to sit on the side of the theater and be staring cock sideways at the screen. I just sit in the middle of the theater.
Tip train.
Tip
Here's
train.
some cash for the sweet boys, Ben
Thank
and
you,
Billy.
Logic Blaster.
Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio. I hope you're all having a good day out there. You know, I was playing around with this Chat GPT AI thing, and what it does is you can have a conversation with it and ask it questions. And because I've spent over 20 years on the internet doing social media and videos and radio and all the things that I'm involved with.
And radio.
I have noticed a big-time pattern when dealing with most atheists on the internet. Not all of them.
Most atheists on the internet are psychopaths.
But most of them. I have noticed that there's a pattern of behavior with them.
Lack of empathy or remorse.
I thought just for fun, I would sit down with the Chat AI, which is capable of...
All right. All of these so far describe Brett Keane. All of them. 1 through 3. Let's see.
Accessing all medical information.
Yes, okay.
Accessing any psychological issues or problems and all that.
Now Brett's just writing the outline for his autobiography.
These are the chapters?
And I typed in certain things that I've noticed in the pattern of how atheists act towards other people, including each other on the internet. And
isn't number 1 and number 9 basically the same thing?
I think lack of empathy or remorse is...
Remorse is kind of like guilt. Empathy isn't...
I think the empathy or
similar.
remorse is more showing it towards other people, where guilt and shame is more internalized.
Fascinating enough, after I filled in all this information, it brought up several different ideas of what these type of people are.
If I would have put 14, it would have said atheist is number 14.
And none of the information given to me was based upon spirituality, religion,
spirituality,
Christianity, or God. It just gave me medical terms that coincided or correlated with the behavior of the atheist.
Google
And I
14 says this list perfectly describes me. Then you and I could be friends.
think a lot of you out there are going to find this little study that I did interesting. So let's, without further ado, let's get to it.
Number 13. Disregard for rules, laws, and morals. One of the textbook signs
Okay, did he just like take this from another video?
that someone is a psychopath is a lack of regard for laws, rules, and morals.
I mean, yeah, he probably asked the question, and the AI just scoured the internet to best answer it, and this video was probably one of the best resources for the AI to steal from.
Or inside a prison. Humans are social creatures who gravitate towards groups that can help and protect them. Preachers visit prisons and convert atheists daily. This is a known fact and statistic.
Number 12. Superficial charm and charisma. Psychopaths are skilled actors.
I'd rather
in their
be a
daily lives,
psychopath than on a godly path.
acting exceptionally charming and charismatic to attract everyone around them. They'll act like they have a heart of gold and that allowing them into your life will only benefit your life. Then, once your guard is down...
All right, yeah, this is such
They'll begin their toxic behaviors. Once your guard is down, they will steal your wallet and have sex with your sandwich.
Over and over. No new arguments, no new points. Just repeatedly saying the same thing over.
That's what you do, and you've been arguing the same shit for like 10 years? Well,
I like this quote. The more I study science, the more I believe in God. Einstein. He put Einstein on there because when he made this, he couldn't remember if it was Alfred or Albert Einstein.
Alfred Einstein.
And over again. No change, no evolving, nothing. And as far as lacking...
Wait, I thought you didn't believe in evolution.
Right.
I thought that was the whole thing.
Using
the whole thing
bullying
about your
tactics
arguments.
in order to go after their targets or people that they don't like or disagree with. Well, atheists are very proud of themselves.
Amethyst Darts has checkmate Amethyst.
Amethyst.
They're pointing out that it wasn't Albert Einstein who said this quote, as many people will say this was misattributed. It was actually Doug Einstein.
Doug
Einstein was the one that said this quote.
Hey, Doug!
For this, and they boast about it daily. They're the ones who came up with the ownage videos, the trolling videos, the attack videos.
It was young Einstein that said it. Yahoo Serious.
Man, I want to watch every Yahoo Serious movie and then no movie ever again.
Oh my God.
Would that be a great way to stop watching movies? Just do a Yahoo Serious marathon and then quit watching movies altogether?
I think he made 3 of them.
Be like, fuck it. After these 3, I'm done. No more movies.
It would make you never want to watch a movie
no
again.
more movies, man. Are they be like, Billy, are you sure you would watch no more movies? Are you serious? I'm like, I'm Yahoo Serious. That's how serious I would be about it.
You know those kind of videos where they do constant personal attacks and go after your character and try to belittle you, devalue your faith, insult the very concept of God.
Insult the shit out of you. Insult the piss out of
and
you.
then belittle you as a person. How many times have we seen that happen?
Belittle you as a person? Little me as a person would be pretty sweet. I'd bend down and give him low 5s. Take him out for treats. I'd get a big sandwich. You could have a small one.
Man, Yahoo Serious is like 70 years old. He'll be 70 in
His
July.
movies came out in the 90s, right?
Yeah, his first one was... Well, Young Einstein came out in 88.
Woo!
And then there was one called Reckless Kelly, came out in 93.
Reckless Kelly?
Yep, and then Mr. Accident in 2000. Those are his 3 movies.
Wow.
Oh, can you even count that high?
Number 8. They are impulsive. Psychopaths often experience boredom when they're not highly stimulated. As such, they'll often act impulsively to fulfill their boredom.
Yes.
Along with that, they'll often act in drastic manners.
All right.
Yes.
Erratic behavior.
Such as spontaneously quitting a job due to anger or disgust.
Or never getting a job.
Without thinking about the financial consequences. Their impulsive nature is often hurtful to
you mean they're not a wage slave? I think being a psychopath sounds pretty fucking good to me.
Due to their lack of empathy, they are able to behave.
Heard atheists do those videos. You know, that non-believer skeptic testimony? Oh.
He's talking about shit that was like a big thing 10 years ago. He acts like we're still in this atheism debate era of content creation.
Well, because psychopaths don't have any change or evolution.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
But they'll bring up evolutionism, even though they have no evolution.
Well, I can't get along with my family because they won't accept me as an atheist. It couldn't possibly be because you get on the internet and call people retards and mental midgets and idiots and dumb for believing in God.
Mr. Morton says, Billy, you're starting to talk like Jared. Be careful. What am I saying like Jared? Spell it out. Don't make gross accusations without receipts. Show me the receipts now.
Santa Claus and mythological creatures from the show Hercules are.
Yeah.
Why don't
Hank
you
Chill
believe
says,
and
who cares
accept-
if someone is a psycho if they're not harming others? Exactly.
As long as you're not a sicko.
Look, everybody talking down on psychopaths, sociopaths, you guys are on the wrong side of history. It's you lobbing insults at these people that make them want to get one back at you. Like, these people, they're gonna call me a psychopath? Like that's a bad thing? I'm gonna fuck their sandwich. That's a gross accusation. Exactly, Simple Country. Kuro knows. I've seen the fan chat. They all put their money where their mouth is, and they seem to say a lot of the realest shit ever written. Over here looking at pleb chat. Y'all looking real unfamiliar right now, pleb chat. Damn. Oh, it was the wage slave comment that got you, Mr. Morden? I think that, yeah, actually, I am just like Jared Genesis because I brought up wage slaves. Makes sense. Receipt in pocket. No returns.
So, I think we are about to wrap this one up, and we are going to see all of you tomorrow for the Regal Tussle. We'll be doing the pre-show at 4 p.m. You should be here. Don't miss it.
A psychopath will quit their job without thinking about the money.
Brett never had to worry about that because he never actually had a job. All right, we will see you all later. Good night.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by.